century.
I hear, it's funny to me. I listen to everybody throw out what they're doing sexually and all that stuff. And to me, that's just weak. You could, if you're doing that, you're doing that. You should be handling your business behind closed doors, taking care of your woman.
Well, we got to talk about it because it's our subject matter right now.
Well,
we
no,
can't
what
go
I'm
behind
saying,
closed doors.
I'm not saying
this is what it look like behind closed doors.
I'm saying the way they're talking about it. Everything is bravado. Everything is this, that. The women are lying about what they do. The men are lying about what they do. Let's just be honest. You all know you do what you do. All right? Most of the women out here are now sleeping with other women, too. So it's a thing. They get it both ways. Oh, they get it both ways. They get their orgasm one way or the other. So when they go to the club and they take their girlfriend, they decide, either I'm going to get with my girlfriend, I'm going to get with the guy, and then I'll get with the guy, and the guy busts his nut, then he'll leave, then my girlfriend will finish me off because we
perfect for me.
We got our toys and all that. So
What's
stop
the problem?
acting like, but my thing is this, it's
my Long Island worked.
One woman and one man is the way it's supposed to be now, but now you got women who have two dudes and two girls, and girls go out and do each other. So this whole sexual thing is all over the place.
It's too much for you?
It's too much.
You just on sexual sabbatical right now. You're just going to be.
No, I just think we're not teaching our children anything.
This ain't got nothing to do with our children. I'm fucking.
Kids about your sex life.
No, it's not. As far as how we act, you don't think your kids see y'all acting like flutes and going around doing everybody?
My kids don't see me do
that.
that.
Why are you looking at me talking about?
No, I'm not looking
at my child. Sees me acting like a flute.
Well, your daughter's 10, right? Your daughter's 10.
No, she's 3.5.
So she's not seeing anything. She just smells stuff. So she good. All right. So when she get older, 10 and 13 years old, you're gonna have that control about how many times a man comes to your house if he sees you, because she's gonna. When she's 15 and 16, if she sees different guys coming through the house.
Here's the thing,
and what did your kids see when they were 13?
My kids
another dude come in.
No, my kids we were all still in the same house, and when my kids have never seen me.
But here's the thing, Lou Dix, it ain't about the children.
Right? So, it is about the children. At one point,
hold on.
No, it's not. That's not what this topic is about. This topic says how do men and women compare.
Can I finish?
Go ahead, Johnny Mac, finish.
Here's the thing. This topic, we talk about sexual relationships with a female or for females with a male. It has nothing to do with our children. We talk
Johnny
about
Mac, what happens when you get pregnant?
Hold on for a second. We talk about women who fake orgasms. Can we tell? They said 90% of the women are now satisfied with their sexual partner. That's the topic. Now, before you get in, we're about to go to the ATL, and we're going to stay on the subject matter.
I am on the subject. Just because y'all can't multitask and do one end of the subject and the other, no, there's different arms to a subject.
We're going to go to Atlanta. Right? We're going to talk to my man, Phil. What's up, Phil?
What happened to you this weekend?
No, I'm saying you act like my point is not valid.
He came on his own thigh. That's what happened. What up, Phil?
Because y'all can't think outside
What's up, Phil?
Hey, Phil.
What's going on? This is my thing. Now, I switched to the channel when I heard the topic, and what I heard was, the first time you get with somebody, how do you know, if you don't get it down the first time, you get a second chance? Well, first off, I will say that as a man who likes to please a woman, that first once or twice, I'm still trying to feel out what's this and what's that. But at the same time, there's been times when I've had to fake because I see this bad chick in the club, and I'm like, okay, bet, everything's good. And then when I get back to the house, I'm thinking it's going to be something, totally different. And I'm just like, man, she has no idea what she's doing. So with the condom being on, I just, I roll over, I take the condom off, I'm out. Because she's thinking she's done something. I'm just like, man, this is a waste of time. Maybe bought a drink or two. I don't waste the gas money coming over here.
So you saying you faked?
Yeah, you faked it.
Phil.
Yes, I have.
Take it from a one-night stand expert. It's never a waste of time. If I get with any woman and everyone I ever got with, it's never been a waste of time.
Not for you.
What else is I'm going to be doing at 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning? There's only so many Sports Center episodes I can watch.
Like I always say, nothing holy happens after 11:30 p.m.
First of all, it is holy.
No, it's not.
It is holy. This is a beautiful. This is an art form.
Nothing holy happens after 11:30.
I know Jesus is pleased with my performance. I know Jesus is like, look what I done created.
You guys, if you want to hit us up on Twitter, it's
going
at
straight to hell.
Foxxhole.
They got great barbecue down there.
It's at Foxxhole, FOXXHOLE. On Twitter, hit us up. Let us know what you think about this. Have you ever faked it, man or woman, or have you had somebody fake it on you?
So now, what about the other half where they say that women are not satisfied with their partner?
It can happen.
Have you ever had a partner like you wasn't satisfied with?
Yep. There have been times. There was one time where I was really into somebody, and the sex just wasn't. It never really was that great, but it was just like I kind of liked the person so much. It was kind of grinned and bared it. It was hard though. I never want to do it again ever in life.
Hard.
Zena, would you
shout out to TV writers?
It's not for very long.
Zena, would you still kick it? It was funny. He said, "Shout out to the TV writers."
I did not hear.
Shout out to the casting director, Mr. Airline. Would you still stay with the guy when it's not?
No, because I do believe that sex is a big part of a relationship to me, or at least to me. and that's how I feel. So if I'm not sexually satisfied with someone, I don't believe that I'm gonna stay in it.
It's definitely tough. I would never do it again.
Because you think about, damn, I'm gonna be with this one motherfucker for the rest of my life, and I'm not happy. I'm gonna go elsewhere. I feel like eventually, if I stick with that person.
Yeah, I'm sure he feels the same way.
Okay.
Because, I mean, you guys, that's the one thing I look at. You women think you're the only ones that feel a certain way. Men feel a lot of things, too, and we still put up with you all. There's a lot of men who are not happy with their women sexually, but they stay in there
and raise their family. To them about it.
But I'm saying, don't act like what you all go through is...
You gotta try new shit. You gotta experience
We're talking about our experiences. We're not men, so we can't talk about a male perspective.
I'm happy with anything you females do.
Okay, see, that's the guy who just wants to have sex with you.
I'm happy with anything you do.
Has your right hand and your left hand ever let you down?
But see, what you guys have learned over the years is that that's not as fulfilling as you think. Because you're still by yourself.
I'm not saying a relationship.
So what I'm saying is that
a
woman wants a relationship.
I'm saying a relationship.
Anybody can pop you and go.
Yo, we're about to take a break. Before we do, we want to give a shout out to my man Patrice O'Neal, great comedic friend of ours. I ain't gonna say legendary, but he's a great comic, man. He's a really funny guy.
He's been in the business for a while.
He recently had a stroke, and we want to send our prayers out to Patrice O'Neal.
Yeah.
And hope a speedy and healthy recovery.
Yeah, get better and just.
Have you ever worked with him on a comedy?
Yeah, I've seen him. He came to an entire bank show, and I want to say something funny, but you know how we are as comics.
No, say something funny, please. Because you haven't said nothing else that was funny.
Forget you. No,
say something funny.
No, Patrice has been spitting a lot of. I guess he call it keeping it real.
Right.
You know, against different things that he feels about, different subjects.
Right.
He's been really raw and unapologetic. And now it's interesting that we now have to pull back and not listen to those things and care about them. And we will. But for you guys out there who think the world, you can just curse the world and make the world your pot to piss on, you're going to have to realize that life, God has a plan, and it comes around. So stop being so mean.
What?
He was being mean for a while.
Okay, well, we're gonna send out prayers for this young man.
Yes,
my prayers go out to this young man, him and his family, for a healthy and speedy recovery. We're gonna play a couple of his comedy bits, and I hope you enjoy this because he's a really funny guy. The Foxxhole, Sirius XM 98.
And I'm praying.
You want to know how to keep your man happy? I'm telling you, because it's desire you want. You don't want the guy to just fucking like be into you because you want him to be. You want him to love you and shit. Here's how you do it. First of all, first thing you do. Don't ever talk to him. Don't talk to him ever. Just shut the fuck up. Just don't, with your nonsense, don't talk. Just don't talk. He'll love you if you leave him the fuck alone. Secondly, in the bedroom, you gotta be a $15 hookup. Disgusting. You gotta embarrass your parents. You gotta do shit you gotta do horrendous shit in the bedroom. You have to. If you don't, he's gonna leave you. Because we need filth. We're visual. So you have to be a whore and like, you ever fuck a woman with dignity all the time? Like, she always has self-respect, and you're trying to push her head down in the pillow and lift her ass up, and she's like, gets into some civil rights shit where she won't go down. Like, and she's looking at you like, you ain't gonna subjugate me and put me, enslave me. Now, I don't even argue no more. I don't even get, as soon as I feel that shit, I just take both arms and pull them back, and her head just. Now, I tried to give you the opportunity for us to be a partnership. Like, when you're a whore, be a whore for you. Don't be a whore for me. We know the difference. Be a whore. Like, when you suck dick, don't go, ugh. Never do. Make a sound between retarded and choking. That's sexy to us. Like, just, and act like you, and brush your teeth. That motherfucker be like, Jesus Christ, this bitch is a fucking whore. I gotta marry this bitch.